The Trail of Tears is the name given to the forced relocation and movement of Native American nations from southeastern parts of the United States following the Indian Removal Act of 1830. The removal included many members of the Cherokee, Muscogee Creek, Seminole, Chickasaw, and Choctaw nations, among others in the United States from their homelands to Indian Territory. The phrase originated from the description of the removal of the Choctaw Nation in 1831. Many Native Americans suffered from exposure, disease, and starvation en route to their destinations. Many died, including 4,000 of the 15,000 relocated Cherokee. In 1831, the Cherokee, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Muscogee Creek, and Seminole were living as autonomous nations in what would be called the American Deep South. The process of cultural transformation was gaining momentum, especially among the Cherokee and Choctaw. Andrew Jackson continued and renewed the political and military effort for the removal of the Native Americans from these lands with the passage of the Indian Removal Act of 1830. In 1831, the Choctaw were the first to be removed, and they became the model for all other removals. After the Choctaw, the Seminole were removed in 1832, the Creek in 1834, then the Chickasaw in 1837, and finally the Cherokee in 1838. After removal, some Native Americans remained in their ancient homelands. Choctaw were found in Mississippi, the Seminole in Florida, the Creek in Alabama, and the Cherokee in North Carolina. And a limited number of non-Native Americans also accompanied the Native Americans on the trek westward. By 1837, 4,000 to 6,000 Native Americans from the southeastern states had been removed from their homelands, thereby opening 25 million acres for prominently white settlement. The fixed boundaries of these autonomous tribal nations comprising large areas of the United States were subject to continual secession annexation prior to 1830, in part due to the pressure from the squatters and the threat of military force in newly declared U.S. territories. Federally administered regions whose boundaries supervened upon the native treaty claims. As these territories became U.S. states, state governments sought to dissolve the boundaries of the Indian nations within their borders, which were independent of state jurisdiction, and to expropriate the land therein. These pressures were magnified by U.S. population growth and the expansion of slavery in the South.